Hi, so welcome to the third video of History Optional Demystified for World History Syllabus specifically. चलिए, in this video I'll be talking about industrialization. Industrialization is a very important topic and it's the third unit that we have in the syllabus. As usual, I'll be talking about syllabus, trend, PYQ and finally about sources. Let us start very quickly. थोड़ा छोटा सा video, ज़्यादा दिक्कत वाला है नहीं. So if we talk about industrialization, industrialization starts from England. And that's why maximum number of question of UPSC they're going to be linked with English, their industrial revolution, what were the causes and impact on the society. It is very important. पूरे अगर आपको 3 यूनिट दिख रही है ना, 90% of the time the question comes from the first unit itself. Second, it talks about industrialization in other countries like USA, Germany, Russia and Japan. UPSC has not asked direct question as such on Germany, either on USA. आज तक कभी नहीं आया. You can mark them. UPSC has a habit of asking question from areas जहाँ से आज तक कभी क्वेश्चन नहीं आया. इसको प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं आप अच्छे से. Japan was asked in 2018. I have written that means तो मैंने प्रिपेयर किया हुआ था. I was able to get very good marks because of that. Russia भी आप कर सकते हो because mostly what happens ना, when we talk about industrialization, so capitalism versus communism, what was the economic system, ना तो वो थोड़े थोड़े आपको आइडियाज हैं वो समझने पड़ेंगे. एंड फाइनली what is the relationship of industrialization with globalization. This is a topic which is mentioned in a generic nature. As such इसके ऊपर कोई क्वेश्चन आता नहीं है. So this is what it is all about. If we see the trend analysis of this topic, roughly 18 questions are there and all of them they are from one specific segregation of industrialization. Let us try to see the PYQs itself. 2022 they asked about the economic effect of the industrial revolution, how it led to the rise of two classes, bourgeois and the working class. So it talks about that. Okay, and wealth for one, poverty for another. You have to remember various kinds of novels like Charles Dickens के जो है The Hard Times, it talks about industrialization of the time. Right, it was the best of the time, it was the worst of the times. ऐसे जब words आते हैं आंसर्स में तो अपने आप मार्क्स आने वाले हैं. Reasons why industrial revolution first appeared in England 21 है ना. देखो हर साल कोई एक एक क्वेश्चन आ रहा है. You can just see the trend. 22, 21 में बहुत ही basic level question. In 2020 they asked about it had far-reaching impact on social and political consequences with the advent of assembly line factories, urbanization, rise of urban working class. So you have to link it with Britain. Britain का अगर second unit में हमने बात किया था, we talked about Reform Act, we talked about Chartist movement, we also talked about the free traders. So this topic is directly linked with that. So you have to link these two areas. Then how did the policies of government facilitate the process of industrialization in Europe? तो पूरे यूरोप के ऊपर क्वेश्चन आ गया है. But the theme is the role of government specifically. Okay, because in every country it was not similar in nature. So we have to understand it's a very analytical question. It came in 2019. 2018 asked about Japan's industrialization and how it impacted the neighbors like the imperialism with respect to China, defeat of Russia with respect to the war in 1905. तो वो सारा पार्ट आपका इसके अंदर है. So it's a continuation of two themes. Number one, industrialization. Second, imperialism and colonialism. So you can see time and again every year we are getting one question from the theme of industrialization. Previously इतना नहीं आता था, लेकिन 2017 से जो एक बार ट्रेंड स्टार्ट हुआ वो एकदम चलता ही रहा. Then impact on society, how it put mobility in place of stability, why England became the harbinger of industrial revolution. Then the impact on working class, process of industrialization, differences in various countries of Europe. Okay, then the comment of Eric Hobsbawm, whoever says industrial revolution stays cotton. Industrial revolution has various stages. The first stage was led by cotton, second was led by steel. वो आपको ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. तो उसी के ऊपर क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे है. Extent of industrialization in Western Europe. Industrial revolution brought great changes in society and economic life of Europe. So basic level question, not that difficult. Industrial revolution changed England in character and culture. Protestantism. Okay, there has been researches how religion also helped in the rise of industrialization. That can be seen from here. Same question is getting repeated, put mobility in place of stability. Then the growth of capitalism in Britain, same question has come twice. And finally, how from mercantilism we see a kind of shift towards capitalism. So all these are the topics which are directly under the heading of industrialization. So if we see this topic of industrialization, in the chapter 1, the first part, the causes of beginning of industrial revolution in England as well as impact on society are given. In chapter number 4, specifically they have mentioned the second phase of industrial revolution. UPSC follows this book of Ranjan Chakrabarty. Even if it is not mentioned in the syllabus, इससे क्वेश्चन आने के chances है, तो इसको भी हम साथ में पढ़ लेंगे. Here they have also mentioned about other countries like Germany and Russia. So these are the sources from the Ranjan Chakrabarty itself. If we talk about कि इस पे थोड़ा सा कंटेंट ना लिमिटेड रहता है रंजन चक्रवर्ती में अबाउट इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन. सो यू कैन इवन गो फॉर इग्नू. ओके, यू कैन सी इंडस्ट्रियल कैपिटल इन इंग्लैंड, इंडस्ट्रियल कैपिटल इन फ्रांस एंड जर्मनी, एंड फाइनली इंडस्ट्रियल कैपिटलिज्म इन रशिया. तो ये आप चाहो तो थोड़ा सा पढ़ सकते हो, बट मेरी रिकमेंडेशन यही है, फर्स्ट यू शुड कवर रंजन चक्रवर्ती, सी द लिंकेजेस विद पीवाईक्यू. जहाँ जहाँ आपको कमी लगती है, for that use it, don't use it as the primary source. The primary source is always going to be Ranjan Chakrabarti. All right, so this was the third video in which we discussed about industrialization. So if you wish to have access to mentorship call from our counselor, if you wish to have access to the webinar that I'll be conducting specifically for world history to help you understand various things, so you can register. If you and it is a recommendation from my side कि भाई आप watch all the videos, because they're very small videos, but the content that you're getting, that's a gold mine. Finally, read all these prescribed books. Whatever doubt you have, circle them out in the webinar, you can ask me, so that कि आपकी preparation सही track पे चलती रहे. All right, so if you wish to have अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ एनी ऑफ द कोर्सेज ऑफ आर हिस्ट्री ऑप्शन, क्योंकि अगर आपको कहीं भी दिक्कत आती है, खुद से करने का टाइम वगैरह कम है, यू कैन ऑलवेज कॉल ऑन दीज नंबर. इफ यू विश टू हैव दीज काइंड्स ऑफ गुड वीडियोस ऑलराइट ऑन द हिस्ट्री ऑप्शनल, देन यू कैन सब्सक्राइब टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल ऑल्सो. ऑलराइट, सो कीप वॉचिंग दिस सीरीज. जितना अच्छे से इसको समझ लोगे, उतने जल्दी आप अच्छे मार्क्स लेके आने लग जाओगे. एंड दिस इज समथिंग कमिंग फ्रॉम द पर्सन हु स्कोर द हाइएस्ट मार्क्स इन इंडिया. ऑलराइट, सो ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट, एंड आई विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो.